This question actually involves fractions, percentage change, and working backwards. Hello everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday word problems. Today, let's take a look at our P6 question taken from ACSJ's 2025 prelim papers involving percentage change and fractions. Eric gives 1/4 of his income to his parents. When his income increased by 20%, his parents received $240 more. What is his income before the increase? Now, from the question, we can tell that Eric's original income is 4 units, and one of the units is given to his parents. We also know that his income increased by 20%, meaning his new income is 120% of his original income. Since Eric's income has increased by 20%, and he is still giving 1/4 of his income to his parents, that means he will also end up giving more money to his parents. And that increased amount is $240. This piece of information is what usually stumps students. Like, how do we make sense of this $240? We'll take a closer look at it again later. Now, the question asks for his original income, which is 4 units. That means our goal is to find the value of 4 units. We can try to understand the question by drawing a before and after model. We use a before and after model since there's a change involved. The before model shows the original income, which is divided into 4 units, with 1 unit given to the parents. Now, do take note that these 4 units represent 100% of the original income. As for the after model, most students will think of copying the 4 units and adding another 20% to show the increase, like this. However, we will soon discover that we may have difficulty representing the $240 in the model. While we know that the $240 is a part of the 20% increase, we are unable to relate the $240 to any meaningful percentage or fraction. So instead, what we can do is split the 4 units into 2 parts. One part with 3 units and one part with just the 1 unit that was given to the parents, like this. Since the income has increased by 20%, that means that both parts will also increase by 20%. Now we can see that the 20% increase in the amount given to the parents is actually $240. Now back to our goal. Recall that our goal is to find the value of 4 units. From the model, we can see that 20% of 1 unit is $240. So let's write that relationship down. Next, we find out what is 100% of 1 unit by multiplying $240 by 5, which gives us $1,200. Finally, we can find the value of 4 units by multiplying $1,200 by 4, which gives us the answer of $4,800. Now that we figured out that the original income is $4,800, let's check whether our answer is correct. If Eric's original income is $4,800, then he will be giving 1/4 of it to his parents, right? Which we can calculate to be $1,200. Next, we also know that his income increased to 120%. So we can calculate his new income to be 120% of $4,800, which comes up to $5,760. He will be giving 1/4 of this $5,760 to his parents, which we can calculate to be $1,440. Finally, we compare what the parents received before and after, and find out that the change is $1,440 minus $1,200, which is a $240 increase, which matches what the question says. This confirms that our answer of $4,800 is correct. The difficult part about this question is understanding what to do with the $240 and applying our understanding that if a whole changes by a percentage, its parts also change by the same percentage. This is actually built upon the primary tree concept of multiplication of a two-digit whole number, which is a concept that we'll dive deeper into in another video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.